guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be testing out some new makeup, at least new to me. Some of it is new-ish to the makeup community, but most of it is new to me. I don't have a lot of new products, so I'm going to just use some other products that I have in my Shop My Stash or my Project Pan. If you have not seen either one of those videos, I will link them both below so you can check them out. We are finally going to be testing out the new Rare Beauty blush. This is one of their melting blushes. And then I also have one of their lip glosses. This is a mini size, but we are finally going to be testing them out. I've had them for a while, but I just have not gotten a chance to use them yet. So I'm really excited to try that out. And then we are going to be using one of the new Colourpop palettes that I have. All of these are fairly new. I think these two are newer than the That's Taupe palette, so we're probably going to use one of these, but I'm really excited to use those palettes. They are all gorgeous. So that is what we are going to be doing today. If you are new here, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and let's get started. So I did already apply my base. I used some products from my Shop My Stash. I used the Fenty Beauty Primer, which actually I want to show you guys because I don't know if this has happened to anyone else. Look at the top. Do you see that? Like this, the pump like is broken, so nothing comes out. So I have to like unscrew it to actually get product out. So not really sure what that's about. I don't know if that means like it's expired and it automatically does that, which is weird, but who knows? So I'm gonna have to open that every single time I use it. But I also used my Loreal Infallible foundation, and then I used the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and then the Milk stick bronzer. So that is what the base is looking like now. So we're going to jump right into the new products. We're going to test out the Rare Beauty blush. So I got the shade Nearly Neutral. So that is the shade right there. I love this packaging, by the way, and I did mention this in my haul video when I spoke about this. It reminds me of a Polly Pocket or a Tamagotchi, which I had when I was younger. I didn't like Tamagotchis, and I'm pretty sure I've said this exact thing in the last video, but that's what it reminds me of. It's just so cute. I don't know why. It just screams 90s to me. So we're going to test that out. I don't really know how to apply it, so I'm just going to be using a flat brush and see if that works. I don't know how pigmented these are. I think I saw a couple reviews on these, but I don't remember them at all. So we're just going to try it out. I did put a significant amount on the brush because I didn't know how it was going to apply. But I like that shade. So I went a little too far up on my cheekbones here, but it's okay. Went a little too ham with the blush. Yeah, so I'm apparently not very precise when applying this. I don't know what is going on right now. I definitely put more on that cheek. I'm going to just tap it out. So I really like that. I'm going to add a little bit more just with my finger, just to see. Yep, okay. So I probably will be using my finger next time I use this because that just made it a lot easier. I like that shade, and I definitely went too high with it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like the shade. I really like the formula. It feels really nice on my cheeks, and it blended out beautifully. Like it has a little cute mirror on it too. Yeah, I really like that finish. It is very natural, which I like. So that is gorgeous. I really like that. Now that the cream products are done, I'm going to set the entire face. I did set the under eyes after I did my concealer, just so it wouldn't crease or anything while I did anything. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder. This is part of my Shop My Stash. Okay, that is all set now. So what is next? Highlighter. So I have these two face palettes that were in my Shop My Stash. One of them is the NARS Exposed Cheek Palette. I do like that highlight. Maybe I will go back to the Smashbox palette. I love this palette, the Cali Contour palette, and I haven't used this in a very long time, and I love this highlight. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's just such a pretty champagne shade, and it's perfect for like an everyday look. You can get it pretty intense, but I like just doing it a little bit more natural, at least for now, because I have no idea what I'm going to do with my eyes. Okay, so base is done. Now we're going to be doing the eyes. I don't know what to do. So I have the Wine and Only palette, and this is all wine tones, obviously. And then I have the Baroque palette, which I have mentioned. I love this packaging so much. So here is this one. This is a very cool toned palette, and it is very dark. So what do I want to do? I'm going to go with the Baroque palette because I'm just more excited to use it for some weird reason. So I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit so you can get a closer look at my eyes. So first I'm going to take the shade Bougie, and I'm going to put that all over my lid into my crease. There's a lot of kick up on here. And ignore that. I did get my eyebrows done the other day. I had like a little spa day for my birthday, and I'm pretty sure she ripped my skin with the wax, so that's what that is. This is a very unique shade. It's like a bluish gray, but a very, very light one. It is pretty pigmented, but I do go very light-handed, so I'm trying not to make it too intense, but I still want that shade to show up on my lid. I'm just going to repeat that on the other eye. And then I'm going to go into Bebe, which just reminds me of Moira Rose. Any Schitt's Creek fans out there? Let me know. I'm just going to put that all over my outer corner. So I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner a lot. This is going to be a pretty smoky look, which is kind of automatic with this palette because it is pretty dark. I mean, you could use this shade as the darkest shade and then it wouldn't be too smoky, but I'm gonna go deeper. Then I'm going to go in to Stunner, which is this dark, like purpley bluish shade. I'm going to put that in my outer corners. But I want to focus this right on the outer corner. I'm not really going to pull it in. I just want to blend it with the other shade. This shade is very pigmented. I'm going to go back into the Bebe shade, and I'm just going to kind of blend those together and just add more of that shade. I'm going to put that a little bit more in the crease. I'm going to take Stunner and I'm going to run that on my lower lash line as well. Like really close to the lash line. Then I'm going to take a small brush and take Bebe and run that underneath that shade on my lower lash line. But I don't want this to be very low, so that's why I'm taking a very small smudge brush. Then I'm going to go in with one of the shimmers, and I really don't know what to use. I mean, this Ritzy shade is like a duochrome. That looks cool, but that probably will not go with my look right now. That has like a pinky and like green shift to it. That's gorgeous. And then the Noble shade in the middle is also kind of a duochrome. So that's the bottom one. They're both very unique shades. Pretty cool. But I think I'm gonna go a little boring right now, or at least for the base. I'm gonna start with Etiquette, which is this one, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Woo! It's very silvery gray, has quite a bit of glitter in it, so I hope I don't get too much fallout because I did not prepare for that. This is very dark. But I do love the glitter in there. That's real dark. Okay, I went too far up. I didn't get too much fallout with it, but I did. I probably should have done my eyes first, but that's okay. A little glitter never hurt anyone. I'm going to actually take the Secret shade, which is this one, which I think is a matte with glitter. Actually, let me just swatch this first. Yeah, that's a matte with glitter, but kind of so is the other one. So I'm just going to put that more towards the inner corner so it's a little bit lighter. I'm actually going to take the smudger brush that I was using before, but I'm going to add that right here just to kind of like blend it a little bit. So it's definitely more matte than the other one. The other one definitely has more glitter. But I want to reach that inner corner. Maybe not. I'm gonna go over that with Etiquette just because. And actually, just to be fun, I'm gonna take Ritzy and I'm just going to kind of put that on top. I don't want to go too heavy with it. I don't want it to completely change the color, but I want just enough. I think we're going to leave it there. If you like cool tone smoky eyes, then this palette is perfect for you. I really like the formula of everything, at least the ones that I tried out. It looks really pretty. Again, you do get some fallout from that glitter, so maybe do your eyes first. But other than that, I really liked it. So while we're zoomed in, we are also going to try out a new mascara that I have. This one is not new. Well, it's not super new, but this is the Kosas, the Big Clean Mascara, and this is a mini size. I got this as a Sephora point perk, so we're going to test that out. Curl my lashes first. So here's the wand. It is quite big, so we will see. And like always, I'm going to do my bottom lashes first. So the wand is definitely big for my lower lashes because I've said this, I have small eyes. But I think it separated them nicely and they look good. So let's see how it is on my top lashes. And this small handle definitely makes it more difficult. Oops. But that's because it's a mini size. So that is one coat. It didn't really do too much to my lashes, so one coat is not enough. So hopefully the second coat adds more. It is a pretty dry formula, so I feel like it's taking a little bit to coat the lashes. So that is two coats. Not my favorite. I don't think it did much to my lashes like, at all. So I have been pretty unlucky with mascaras lately, but let's zoom you back out and then we will finish the face. So I have that lip product from Rare Beauty. This is one of the new glosses. And I have Nearly Neutral, which was the same shade as the blush. So we are just going to put that on. This actually might be called a lip balm. It definitely has a balmy feel to it, but I actually like it for this because my eyes are so intense. So having a kind of tinted balm actually works better because it is more natural. I really like how that feels. It's definitely a thicker balm, but it feels like a balm. It feels good on my lips. I really like that color, and it's just a little bit of a glossy finish. So I'm liking that. So just to finish off, I'm going to spray my face using the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. This is part of my Shop My Stash. I've only used this maybe once or twice, so this is still kind of testing it out. So it is nice to pull it out for my Shop My Stash so I can actually use it more. So that is the completed look. With this eye look, I definitely would use a more intense mascara or falsies, but I don't really wear falsies that much, so I'm not going to put those on. But I would definitely use a more intense mascara because this is definitely more natural. So this is good for every day, but it's still not doing much for my lashes. Like, I feel like you still can't even see them. So my face is starting to crack right here. I don't know what that's about because I love that primer and that foundation. So I don't know if that concealer is just too thick for me. It is just looking real weird around here. But I do like the blush. I love that shade and the finish is gorgeous. So that was a win, definitely. I really like this gloss and I love this palette. I cannot wait to use the other two palettes. Let me know if you want me to do a separate video on either one of these palettes. I can definitely do that. I can do a 3 looks 1 palette or anything. Even for the Baroque palette, if you want to see more looks from this one, then definitely let me know. But I will be trying those out more this month. I totally forgot about those. Well, when I was doing my Shop My Stash, I still have my new products in a different basket. So I didn't go through those products because I knew I was already going to use them. But I'm kind of going to add these into my Shop My Stash just so I can definitely use them more since they're new. I have a few new products from TJ Maxx as well, but I'm going to be doing another full face of the TJ Maxx video coming up. So I also did not include those in my Shop My Stash, but I will still be using those this month. That is the look. Let me know if you have any of these products, if you love them or what your thoughts are on them. Again, I liked most of them. The mascara, I'm definitely going to try out more to see if I like it. Let me know if you guys have that mascara and what your thoughts are because first impressions, not so great. So I would love to hear what you guys think of that. Well, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.